Research and Analysis Center presents Year 2018 Zik Prize in Leadership Awards. Recipients: Good Governance, Mr. Udomi Manuel, Executive Governor, Akwa Ibom State; Alhaji Abubakar Sani Bello, Executive Governor, Niger State; Humanitarian Leadership, Her Excellency Erelu Bisi Adeleye Fayemi; Political Leadership, His Excellency Dr. John Dramani Mahama, former President of Ghana; His Excellency Chief Odiji Oyegun; Public Service, Dr. Emmanuel Ibekachuku; Elders to Shingun Wigwe; Business Leadership, Prince Arthur Eze, Mr. Femi Otedola; Professional Leadership, Professor Oye Bidapobe, Mr. Phillips Udoza; Entrepreneurial Leadership, Barrister Allen Ifechugu Onyema; Royal Guest of Honor, His Imperial Majesty Oba Ado Eniton Ogunwusi Ojaja II, Oni of Ife; Chairman Aremo Shegun Oshoba. Date Sunday, May 26, 2019. Venue Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Time 6 p.m.
In today's world, it's tough being a woman. But thanks to So Clean, Nigeria's #1 detergent with stain magnet technology, doing washing is a whole lot faster and smarter too. Only So Clean has stain magnet technology with an advanced enzyme formula that pulls out even the toughest trapped dirt, just like powerful magnets. No wonder Nigerians love So Clean. So Clean, for a faster, brighter, cleaner wash.
Set up Supreme Noodles, capturing the tasty goodness. It's the Set Up Supreme Chicken Essence that gives it the truly delicious chicken taste. With real chicken essence. Be Supreme, Nigeria.
Munch it, gotta taste it, crunchy feeling. Munch it, gotta munch it every day. Munch it, just give me that super snack. Munch it, so irresistible. Munch it, makes me wanna say one munch, two munch, don't stop munch. Munch it is here. Irresistible. One munch, two munch, don't stop munch.
Try a pack of Munch It snack at 50 naira.
Developing the nation's human resource.
Welcome back. Unusual natural occurrences can change the narrative of a setting, catapulting it from obscurity to a tourist destination. This is the story of Nachi in Enugu State, where a lake appears seasonally. Sounds mysterious, right? Now, Chinyere Okoye, just back from the community, tells us that it's been 6 years since the lake produced water, yet indigenes and visitors are still in awe of it.
Nachi, a community in Udi local government area, is about 40 kilometers from Enugu town. It is basically an agrarian community, but for a vegetable oil industry located in the area, which made waves in the 80s and early 90s, though now moribund. In November 2013, members of a community went about their usual daily activities, not knowing their community was going to record a breaking news. At the end of their fateful day, news of the emergence of a strange lake filtered into the town, and like wildfire, the news spread beyond Nachi to neighboring communities and beyond. And in a matter of days, visitors from across the country besieged the community in search of a lake which, according to them, possessed some healing powers and christened Bethsaida. Days rolled into weeks and months with the number of miracle seekers increasing, not leaving out journalists who visited the area on fact-finding mission. Many visitors spent days and nights in the lake seeking an end to their various spiritual and health needs. Many transporters, especially commercial motorcyclists, relocated from urban centers to the area to cash in on the business opportunities provided by the emergence of the lake, boosting socioeconomic activities in the area. As people were still counting their spiritual and business gains, the lake, popularly called Bethsaida, and its numerous spas dried up. This is Obongu, a farmland belonging to Nachi and Umuaga communities in Udi local government area of Enugu State. In 2013, the whole of this area was a beehive. People came from all over the country and beyond seeking solutions to their health and spiritual problems. The place is now covered with trees and shrubs, with pits alleged to have been dug by people who visited the area when the lake had dried up, excavating sand to go home with. The villagers informed us that the dry lake still receives curious visitors, some of who are determined to understand the secret of the mystery lake, and others for personal reasons. Mr. Job Ago is one of those who saw what the people describe as the second coming of Bethsaida, which according to them appears every 14 years.
People come here, you will see motor from that to Ugunzu to that place. Go slow, we full here. From all part of Nigeria. They come from Lagos, they come from Kaduna, they come from Kano, they come from Enugu, they come even Niger.
A hydrogeologist, Dr. Joseph Ama, thinks otherwise.
As a scientist, we have gone to the place, we've taken a look at it, taken water samples, looked at the environment, modeled the environment, and came out with some facts. It's still an ongoing study, but we know that it is a recurrence, a hydraulic, event that has about 10 years recurrence interval.
Well, to the villagers, whether the appearance of a lake was scientific or spiritual, what matters to them now is the hope that the lake will return in no distant time, not only for their spiritual need, but also for the economic gains.
And many pastors say they come here and pray. Some is sleeping here. After 2 to 3 days, they go back.
People are still rushing to this holy place to come and pray and beg God for their problems. I was very, very happy. That is where I got the money to buy this my machine.
Even if you didn't when they come at least every year, you go happy.
Today, Nachi community will be remembered by the Wonder Lake and its spiritual and business activities.
You can be certain that when the water returns, we will run back there just to bring it to you. Now, I doubt if there's any Nigerian who has not heard of the popular axis of Lagos called Oshodi. If they told you it's a rowdy, busy place, yes, they were right. I say where because Oshodi is no longer what it used to be. It has evolved and the state government is responsible for the facelift.
Oshodi is well known to Lagosians and non-Lagosians alike.
This is Oshodi in Oshodi Solo local government area of Lagos State. It has its good and the bad sides. Let's hear from the people.
If you don't hold your bag well, I'm sorry. You just, you will not see it again, or maybe something will just misplace inside. So that's the bad side of Oshodi. But the good side of Oshodi again is that you could get anything, come here and you could get something to buy.
People dread walking around there, traveling around there, and every day when people close from work, they're always afraid. So in order to address all this problem, so this project was conceived as addressing these challenges.
It has a long history of unmistaken identity by its central location for intra- and intercity connectivity. Its proximity to the local and international airport, as well as to the age-long Oshodi rail terminal alongside thousands of buses loading daily make it a beehive. And now, the strategic siting of a world-class Oshodi transport interchange, no doubt by the government, has conferred the status of busiest transport interchange in the country. A shoe and bag trader in Oshodi of over 20 years standing, Lolade Adewale, shares her experience.
We have a lot of customers around Nigeria, so at least with this, they will be able to come to Oshodi and patronize us very well.
At night, every day, Oshodi is never in short supply of people, goods, and services.
When you come to this place in the night time, it's like a morning.
Hate Oshodi or love it for whatever reason, the ever-busy market arena and over 25 motor parks make it a melting point for Nigerians of diverse ethnic, social, and cultural backgrounds. And so, when next you are in Lagos on leisure or business trip, do take time to explore Oshodi Market and experience world-class transport interchange without any dull moments.
Oshodi is safe now. There's no one waiting in the shadows to pounce on you. Not anymore. Moving on, multiple births is often seen as a good thing, and the babies are usually referred to as bundles of joy by the parents and everyone else. But this was not the case for a taxi driver, Friday John, whose wife was delivered of a set of triplets. KG Busari Ahmed has the rest of the story.
A stitch in time, they say, saves 9. Little wonder, the Director, Gender Development Department of the Social Development Secretariat, Abuja, Agnes Hart, swiftly went into action as the cries of 2 sets of triplets came one after the other, seeking for help for a safer future in line with the Child Rights Act.
When mishap like this takes place, government is very proactive and responsible. We will not reject any child.
28-year-old Leah Friday, a mother of 1, never knew what was in the hold for her as she conceived to bring forth another child. Upon delivery of a set of triplets, her husband, Friday John, a taxi driver, citing the children, took to his heels, and nothing has been heard of him as we speak.
11 April 2019, the father went to somewhere, find the money, and he no come back again.
He have a car before, or the car has accident, and right now he don't have any car now.
Having noticed how weak the 2-week-old babies are, NTA crew, with the aid of the Director Gender, wasted no time to seek medical attention for them at the Asokoro General Hospital, Abuja, where we got a rapid response, both medical and material. And then, Pastor Samuel Olu Samuel.
This is the best way to give. Give to those who cannot thank you. Give to those who cannot give you back.
I want to say thank you, people. The way when they help me, now only God will reward me back.
You quite agree with me that if everyone join hands together to help the needy, the society and Nigeria at large will be better for it.
The triplets, who have since been discharged alongside their mother, and just as we're about rounding up the story, we had to again visit the Social Welfare Department to check on the other sets of triplets who had lost their mother immediately after birth 2 weeks ago. And then we got this.
The mother specializes in giving birth and selling to her prospective customers in Abuja here.
It is indeed a story for another day.
Well, that's strange. Fathers tend to run away from their wives when they give birth to multiple babies. They need help. We can come to their aid. We've done it before and we'll keep doing it. There are endless stories of marriages where a parent walks away from the family unit only to surface after the children are adults. More often than not, the world expects the children to forgive the prodigal parent, and this is usually the outcome. Talatu Ezerike, however, reports that the parent who easily gets forgiveness is the father, whereas a returning mother is hardly forgiven. She seeks to find out why.
Children are the joy of parents, expected
to be raised in ideal family life, where they are shown love, disciplined when necessary, and their needs met by the parents. Naturally, the children could take a liking to either of them. You could say favorite. For 2-year-old David Williams and others, the head of the family, the father, is the love of their life.
I love Daddy. Daddy, because he's my best friend.
There are those who will shout it out, Mommy is the love of my life and my world.
I love my mommy because she's the best mother in the whole world. The both, because they give me my needs.
The attention here is not to make anybody jealous, but to set the tone on societal happenings that affect family life. Yes, the issues of abandonment of children by either the father or mother, sometimes at a very tender age, a global problem. According to 2017 U.S. Census Bureau, 19.7 million children, more than 1 in 4, live without a father in the home. And many believe that there is a father factor in nearly all societal ills facing America. Nigeria is not left out, with increasing tales of either the man or woman leaving the family and later coming back to seek forgiveness and reconciliation.
When you abandon a child, and you get to an old age, you will still look for that child you have abandoned, and you will not find that child helping you anywhere. You know, this issue of abandoning children is of recent. In our old cultural society, it is the greatest taboo a woman can get.
There are debates and arguments that children are quick to forgive erring fathers who abandon them than a mother. It is heard that an eyebrow is not usually raised when a dad gives off custodian right. But if it is the woman, it becomes a different story.
Naturally, children are closer to their mothers. So if mommy is not there to cook, then there's wahala inputs. And when they grow with it, then the hatred is ingrained, and they find it difficult to forgive.
The first caregiving comes from the mother, and that's what we'll talk about. Issues like mother tongue. Have you bothered why we don't say father tongue? It's mother tongue because it's the mother that is there with the child, while the man is running around to make the house happy.
Is there any spiritual angle to the matter at hand?
In Islam, they say the paradise of a child land under the feet of his mother. So a mother is everything to a child in Islam.
Forgiveness is what the Christ preached. And the scriptures say that we should forgive one another so that our Father in heaven should forgive us.
In the course of this report, we ran into a young man in his late 20s who knows where it pinches.
When I was very young, when I needed the fatherly love, I had none. It was my mom I knew from day one to this moment, you understand? So whatsoever would make my mom to misbehave or anything, I would want to understand with her. I've actually forgiven him, you understand?
But what are the factors responsible for any parent to abandon the marriage or children?
Girls have become so free, maybe they call it civilization, maybe they call it enlightenment, and the urbanization that is springing up. Even villages are becoming urban settlements. So girls feel that they are free, even above their parents. They no longer respect the institutions anymore.
Scholars strongly advocate unity of the family, especially with genuine love that would translate to a healthy society. After all, it is said that love makes the world go round.
Won't you say you love me too? I love you too.
Comprehensive one there by Talatu, and I would say it doesn't really matter who gets forgiven. Parents shouldn't abandon their children except they can't help it. Families ought to keep it together. Please don't go away. The program returns shortly after this break.
Data. We can't live without it. Share it. Sell with it. oxygen. Glow 4G, the new speed of life. Your #1 4G network nationwide. The very best from Glow, the grandmasters of data.
Back for a minute to the old school. Everybody love me when I do what I do, cause when I come through I got the power of cool. The power of cool.
From our wonderful family, meet our active triplets. Mixology, for example, mixes well with drinks. Then enjoy every quick meal with Slurp It Off. And everywhere you go, there is Go-Gurt. Packed with healthy nutrition, nourishing vitamins, power of protein, strength of calcium, revitalizing energy. Hollandia yogurt is bursting with goodness inside and out. Hollandia yogurt, it's all good. Hollandia!
So you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Gotta take your bliss now. Love the way it tastes. Do the pure bliss bar from the toes to your face. Gotta take your bliss now. Feel the bliss today. Say oh 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 oh. Gotta take feel the bliss today. Say oh oh oh.
Light up your day with Pure Bliss milk cookies. Also available Pure Bliss milk cream wafers and rich cocoa biscuits.
Come take a looky looky. Come take a looky here. Come take a looky looky. Come take a looky here. Come take a looky looky. Come take a looky here. 'Cause you know it's your time and you shine right there and then. Come take a looky looky. Come take a looky here. I shine, you shine right then and there. You shine right then and there. TCB Naturals, hair that lets you shine.
LG Electronics has launched its free laundering service for residents of Ngoba, one of its host communities in Rivers State. Diani Kume Ulolo reports that a free laundry service was inaugurated by the head of corporate marketing, LG Electronics, Harin Iluru.
As a global reputable company, LG Electronics is leveraging on its capacity and competence to help local communities all over the world to solve some of the peculiar identifiable challenges. In this regard, LG believes that life is good with its LG Wash product intended to help make life more convenient and comfortable. The free laundry service is designed to serve more than 50 people per day. It will operate on a daily basis free of charge from morning to evening in order to ameliorate poor living conditions as well as support the daily washing requirements of people living in the area.
This laundry is equipped with the full modern washing machines, like 6 top-load washing machines and 3 dryers, where it has a capacity, it can wash around 200 to 250 clothes in a day. This is operating from Monday to Saturday, that is 6 days in a week, and it starts at 9 in the morning and 5 p.m. and closes at 5 p.m. in the evening.
The facility is fortified with several LG washing machines, LG dryers, constant supply of water, among other support equipment to ensure that it operates seamlessly. The management of LG Electronics is of the view that this is a clear expression of giving back to the society.
Through these events, we are getting closer to them. They will come and wash free of charge for as much as they like. They try our LG washing machine. They know what the difference between this LG and other competitors. I think they always go for LG.
Washing is a whole lot of work. You see, on Saturdays, most mothers don't have time to go out. But with this, you can rush in, bring your things, wash, and go back. We are very grateful.
The official unveiling of LG Free Wash Laundry initiative took place some years back, with Lagos serving as the pilot state for the project. Rivers State is the second state in the country to benefit from the initiative.
Excellence has its reward and hard work pays. Based on these social laws, Nigerian Breweries PLC celebrated deserving distributors and trade partners across the country. Ruth Aguele reports on the award night which took place in Abuja.
There is this common saying that the reward for hard work is in heaven. But for distributors and transporters of the brewing giant, Nigerian Breweries PLC, it was time for their reward. After putting in so much effort to grow their businesses and expand the brand. The theme, celebration, was in tune with what was planned out for the evening. The award night was another opportunity for the Nigerian breweries to express its gratitude to its partners despite challenges and plans of opening new frontiers for more investment opportunities through regional empowerment in order to improve its customer services.
We want to embrace as pioneers, and that will help us to be more effective. And to do that, we need to do more investments, and we're doing it. More fridges, more tables, more chairs, more point of sale materials.
The sum of 500,000 naira was given to the raffle draw winners who came from different regions across the country. And the hour came for the awardees to be honored in the different categories, from distributors, transporters to regional volume champions.
We believe that we will do much more than we are already seeing.
They have shown us that they are so resilient, and that has shored up the confidence that we have to continue to invest in this business.
They will be going away from here with greater confidence in the partnership that we have with them. It's a way of giving back to people who have supported the company.
The National Volume Champion Award went to Ken Madwako Group Limited from Onitsha, beating two others in the contest. This is the fourth time he is winning the award consecutively.
I feel so happy, and I'm going to encourage them to keep on doing what they are doing, support us to be able to move the products more better than we are doing now.
Congratulations to the recipients. The Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebuland, Oba Kayode Adetono, clocked 85 years on the 10th of May. Dignitaries from across Nigeria, including traditional rulers, came to honor the highly revered monarch who has been on the throne for 59 years. Telecoms giants Globacom sponsored the event, which featured a lecture in honor of the Oba, who endowed a chair for Political Science Department of BC Onabonjo University, Agoiwoye, Ogun State. Paul Omukagu was there.
Comments the hour, comments the king. Kabiesio. Described as the longest reigning first-class traditional ruler in Nigeria, Oba Kayode Adetono is being celebrated for his selfless contributions, not only to his people, but on many fronts. The third annual Oba Kayode Adetono professorial chair in governance lecture entitled Grassroots Governance, the Underbelly of Nigeria's Political Architecture by Professor Ayo Olukontu sets the tone for other speakers.
The Awujale of Ijebuland laying down his dream, and it was to build a substantial developmental Commonwealth form, equal or bigger than local government statutory allocation.
Oba Dr. Sikiru Adetono is a man of many parts, whose life and legacy transcend many generations. The university is proud to be associated with KBSC's giant strides.
Globalcom's chairman, Dr. Mike Adenuga, led others in goodwill messages. He extolled the monarch for his untiring efforts in addressing and instituting good governance in the country.
We identify with the good causes and objectives of the professorial chair of the Oba Ado professorial chair in governance. He has used his wealth in the way that I would like most wealthy Nigerians to use their wealth.
He believes that once we get the issue of governance right in Nigeria, we'll be having a better life.
The celebrant was appreciative as he sang to the glory of God.
Congratulations to Oba Ado, 85 hearty cheers. The 34th Osana of Kiana, Abdullah and Margaret Agbo, has received the staff of office amidst pomp and ceremony. During the jubilation, the people pledged support for the traditional ruler's mandate to sustain the peace, as well as promote salt mining and agricultural activities that the town is popular for. Joshua Ojito reports.
The ancient town of Kiana, famous for salt mining, has come alive as people from all walks of life graced the presentation of staff of office to the 34th Osana of Kiana, Abdullah Amegwa Agbo III. With rich history that dates back to 1232 AD, the event is another cultural revival and a melting pot for unity and progress of the area.
And we will always partner together in terms of any conditions to pray and wish them peaceful coexistence.
He has the blessing and prayers of the people. So my prayers for him is long life, wisdom, to be able to manage the overwhelming goodwill that he has.
And we pray that he seizes the initiative to engage the voluminous human resources he has to develop programs for his community.
We must now identify these and get our culture coded properly and preserved.
The governor encourages the people of the state to support traditional rulers in their quest of promoting peaceful and harmonious coexistence.
I will not end this speech without admonishing all of us here to support the federal government and the security operatives in ensuring the maintenance of peace and stability in our environment.
The Osana of Kiana, Abdullah Amegwa Agbo III, says under his reign, the peaceful and brotherly love that exists amongst the diverse ethnic groups in Kiana will be sustained.
We are at the threshold of yet another milestone in our march towards sustainable evaluation and development in our society that require the total commitment by all and sundry and putting hands on deck.
And I have no doubt that he is going to do his utmost best. He's a very forthright person, straightforward.
He is now our Osana. We should pray for him.
Similar event brings together people from far and wide to Away town as the youngest traditional ruler in the state, Isa Abubakar Umar II, receives his staff of office as the 16th Emir of Away.
I want to also thank His Excellency for the support, contribution, and cooperation rendered to my late father during his reign.
The new Emir of Away succeeds his late father, who died last year.
And congratulations to the emirs. Now, the Machina Emirate in Yobe State is an ancient kingdom dating back to 198 AD, when their first ruler, in recorded history ruled. Every year, this kingdom brings people across nations to the celebration of what makes them stand out as a people. Hamis Urogo reports that it was a unique display of the culture and history of a kingdom that sticks to its finest heritage.
Machina is a wonderful environment, so beautifully colorful, it keeps you on your toes. Across the stretch of the Emirate, you are confronted with a public transport system, different and effective. Many parts of northern Nigeria know nothing like it. There is the market day scenario too, where vehicles are loaded to the high heavens for a journey home through the desert and at dusk. Machina is actually a close-door neighbor to several communities in Niger Republic. They developed centuries of close contact. They shared a desert heritage. They are always together in their markets and in their marriages. They have deep affinity too in their history. There are things that Machina as an independent kingdom stand out unique though. Machina had over the centuries built a reputation as the home of legends in horsemanship and spearmanship. In a sense, the North is usually identified with the Daba. Machina is the epitome of excellence in the execution of Dabas. It is the heritage of the people. It is in that way that the Emirate brings people from all over the world every year to showcase their undying legacy. It is usually 5 days of resolute entertainment, for which Daba is a major feature.
Behind the archers, Abigangau, who are the drummers, the royal drummers of His Royal Highness.
There are moments for horse racing too. Horse racing, once popular all over the north, is a dying business now. Machina is keeping it alive. Old racetracks are polished. Younger children are made to run the races and look after the horses. Public interest is regenerated and the horses are back to the beat. At this time in the history of the Northeast, this festival has great significance. It is the notification that peace is back and social and economic activities are fully resumed, and the Northeast is finding its voice again. The Emir of Machina, Bashir al-Bashir Bokar, is at the heart of this reawakening. The larger goal is to put Machina in the global tourism timeline. There is no way the event of Machina Cultural Festival can be captured in a short space. Strikingly, however, wrestling is part of it. Over 50 wrestlers from all over the Emirate competed to be kings of the year. It was woe and great at the wrestling turf.
Another spectacular one by Hamisu. Thanks for sharing. Please stay tuned. The program continues after this break.
There's a smarter way to live with Airtel Binge Plan, the ideal data plan for those heavy data moments. Get a 2 GB daily binge plan for 500 Naira. Dial *141# to activate. Live smarter with data.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
I'm Jamila Loa. Welcome to My Dear Diaries. I'll be bringing you amazing recipes from the north. It's something very playful that you and your kids during Ramadan, you can put your hands together and have fun making it in the kitchens. Cook the difference with Maggie this Ramadan.
The management of the Nigeria Television Authority (NTA), Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria (FRCN), and Voice of Nigeria cordially invites the general public to the 14th edition of the annual Ramadan lecture, which will inshallah hold on Saturday, 18th May 2019. The topic is Tolerance in Islam, to be delivered by Sheikh Muhammad Nuruddin Lemu, Director of Research and Training, Dawah Institute of Nigeria Islamic Education Trust, Mina, Niger State. The venue for the event is Lumana Multipurpose Hall, River Road, Jabi Road East, Ngorimi GRA, Kaduna by 9 a.m. Under the distinguished chairmanship of Lamido of Adamawa, His Royal Highness Muhammad Berkindo Aliyu Mustafa, the chief host is His Excellency Malam Nasr Ahmed El-Rufai, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State. Royal Father of the Day is His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Show Idris, CFA, Emir of Zazzau. The host, Malam Yakubi Muhammad, Director General of Nigeria Television Authority, Malam Mansur Liman, Director General of Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, and Dr. Osta Okechukwu, Director General Voice of Nigeria. Announcer Organizing Committee, you are welcome.
These days, people get their news and information from more media sources than ever before. Some of the news and information given are fake, unverified, doctored, and manufactured to create confusion, stir disaffection, and cause disunity. Before you believe or share any news, ask yourself, is this real? Is it from a credible source? Is it verified or verifiable? Fake news is dangerous, whether you do it for fun or for political gains. Real people can get hurt. Fake news, don't create it, don't spread it.
This is a public service announcement from NTA.
You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online, or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
When you hear that sound, you know that Nigeria's most authentic newscast is about to begin. NTA Network News, breaking the news for over 40 years.
The struggle for the realization of the 30,000 naira new national minimum wage is not over yet, as consequential adjustments have to be worked out between union leaders and their employers before a fresh salary table is released. Emmanuel Ayimiro, trying to satisfy the curiosity and anxiety of Nigerian workers on the minimum wage, spoke to stakeholders on the processes involved.
Haruna Abdullahi is a staff of the Federal Capital Territory Administration. He has been involved in the protest led by the organized labor for successive governments to honor the constitutional provision of reviewing wages every 5 years. At last, the present administration, after a series of negotiations, reached an agreement with labor, and President Muhammadu Buhari assented to the new minimum wage bill of 30,000 naira on the 18th of April 2019. Like millions of Nigerian workers, Haruna is happy.
We're expecting huge salary this month, but then there should be some small arrears too from the month of April, because we are assented in April.
Very soon, very soon. We want it very far. If possible, by next month, you kick start.
The most important thing now is for the president to sign that budget into law. That is when you can now start. Let him do that first.
All workers are expecting the new minimum wage by this end of this month.
I don't really know, but anyhow it comes, I take it.
These expectations may, however, not come to pass immediately due to processes involved.
Minimum wage in the law, the act says somebody should not be paid less than 30,000. That's a law. So if you're already earning more than 30,000, do you expect to be paid higher? The answer is no. But then, when you raise those that are below 30,000, for the rest who are earning higher, they would like to say, okay, you have given these people, what can we get? And that is through collective bargaining. That's why we have unions. That's why we have industrial relation practice. They will engage and look at their employer, what is their capacity to, move forward with additional wage bill and all that. They will iron all those things out. That's how it will affect the rest. But as far as the minimum wage is concerned, it is limited to those who are below the national minimum wage at the point it is established. The term working out of the template is to ensure that you don't dictate to union. You don't dictate to them. They negotiated the minimum wage. Equally, you give them the chance also to negotiate whatever others can get.
Another tripartite partner in the private sector also shares the opinion that collective bargaining agreement will allow consequential adjustment to be effected without leaving any worker out.
Because if you apply 30,000 naira to the least paid, there will be consequential increment on every other salary earners within the wage structure. So they need to sit down, agree with them to say, okay, these are the implications. This is how it's going to be, so that subsequently there are no rupture in the industrial harmony. They will have agreed ab initio and they'll be on the same page with regards to it. There are organizations in the private sector that are already paying way above 30,000 naira, in which case ordinarily it's not supposed to affect them because of every 2 years negotiation that we've been having in private sector. And as I even speak now, some are in negotiation. So it's not an abnormal or an aberration for them to meet their employer to say, okay, let's discuss whether it will apply, whether it will not apply.
Employment is contractual. It's a give and take. So there should be some negotiation so that every party can be happy.
Labour, on the other hand, feels the law must be implemented immediately.
You cannot again go into sectorial or go into union by union negotiation. What we know is that the benchmark has been set. Once the benchmark has been set, they must give a guideline of implementation.
For now, Haruna Abdullahi and millions of other workers, whatever the process is, they want to start enjoying the new wage just as pensioners who have always been beneficiaries of every wage increase. From 125 naira in 1981, the minimum wage was reviewed to 250 in 1991, 5,500 in year 2000, 18,000 in 2011, and now to 30,000 naira.
Patience is the word. In due time, you will get that massive alert. The long-awaited time finally came when the General Manager, NTA Dutse Abdullah Garuba Beninkudu, and Fatima Buba of the CBN lived the dream of becoming husband and wife. Yusuf Jika, who attended the wedding fatia, reports that the historic event, which took place in the ancient city of Yola, brought together friends and well-wishers from all walks of life.
Khalid, who presided over the wedding, prayed for Allah to bless the marriage. The wedding ceremony brought together dignitaries from all walks of life, as well as NTA staff and that of CBN, to celebrate with the couple in a joyful moment.
Abdullah is a very special human being. I would tell you from the bottom of my heart that you have made the right choice.
A befitting reception was also organized to honor the couple. As guests were treated to sumptuous dishes, some of the dignitaries on the event urged the couple to explore all ways of understanding each other and wish them all the good things that marriage can offer.
Facilitate, rejoice, and congratulate the couples.
Trust each other. Once they trust each other, 90%, and they will have a very good life.
I wish them happy married life.
Whenever there's conflict between the two of them, they should refer it back to the Quran and Sunnah.
If they can enjoy each other, then I think any other thing that will come behind is simple.
There has to be a fashion, because marriage is all about fashion.
Abdullah Kudu and Fatima Buba described the day as a dream come true and appreciated all for the best wishes.
She possesses the three qualities of caring, composure, and also calculative. So she's a good wife material.
I'm very happy to have him as a husband. He has been nice to me. For the time that we spent together, he has never hurt me for once. So I really thank Allah for making it possible to be his wife.
Congratulations to the lovely couple. God bless your home. Love is a beautiful thing. People love beauty and are drawn to love. And the love between Margaret Udoka Akwe and Godwin drew supporters to the Holy Rosary Catholic Church, Abuja, where they sealed their bond by vowing to stay as one for life. Gloria Kanem captured the wedding.
Call it a match made in heaven. You may not be far from the truth, as a relationship that started with just a chat on the social media 6 years ago has blossomed into this beautiful marriage. As friends and family colleagues of Deputy Comptroller of Nigerian Customs, Joseph Oboshi Ata, and Mr. Matthew Adagbo Akwe gathered to celebrate the marriage of their children, Margaret and Godwin.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The Nigerian Customs added more glam to the occasion as they threw their weight behind one of their own in a grand style.
By extension, she is okay.
Then came advices from family and friends.
As a father, I wish that they have a better married life, a more blissful married life, and anything that is good.
My advice for them is to be patient. Love is not sweet all through. Sometimes you experience sour, bitterness, and sweetness. But the most important thing is to be patient.
My wishes is that it is the best in life that will come. The prayer I have to them is the prayer my parents have given to me. I will never see any sadness in our life.
They should be very, very close to God, because God has told the groom that he must take care of his wife, most importantly love her.
We wish them the best in it.
Out of so much curiosity, I sought to hear this love story from the horse's mouth.
Internet. Yeah. The first we met on the internet through BBM. I saw her, I liked her, got her pin, requested her, she accepted me, and from there, we just took it to the next level and to the next and to the next, and we're here. She's my best friend, you understand, my bestie.
That he's selfless, he's someone that I've always learned from, and I know I'm still going to learn a lot more.
Wish the happy couple all the best. It's time for another break. Please don't go away. otherwise sleepy town of Ezido in Ezihinite Mbese local government area of Imo State came alive when the remains of one of the elders of the town, Patrick Eru, were committed to murder arrest. Pa Eru was the father of Assistant Director, Marketing, NTA Benin Network Center, Patrick Eru. Sele Usayande brings details.
The home list, Father Anthony Eru, says the death of late Chikwendu Eru reaffirms to all that as human, we are pilgrims here on earth. He described the disease as a man whose generosity was to a fault, a peacemaker, bridge builder, and one who has a heart for the downtrodden. For his children and other members of his family, late engineer Chikwendu, fondly called by his children and loved ones as Papa, will be surely missed by all. For his children, their late dad, 87 years of sojourn on earth, was eventful as he left a mark in the lives of those who came across his path, a trailblazer and a rally point for Ezudo community.
Dignity is also respectable. He was one person who does not believe in the word impossible. And he believed so much that no matter how you start, that should not determine how you will end.
Self-reliant. Even at his old age, you don't do much things for him.
This is somebody who likes people to be in unity.
Anytime you're with him, you can never be sad.
He was a wonderful man. His greatness personified.
The venue of the reception was filled to capacity with guests from all walks of life in attendance. The NTA family from across the country were also on hand to identify with one of their own.
The family should stick together, bond themselves together, and so that the good legacies, the good work of the father will reflect in them.
I just want to advise Patrick to uphold his daddy's legacy.
A man that impacted his community, so he should emulate the legacies of his father.
A befitting burial. May Pa Eru's soul continue to rest in peace. Amen. And this is where we close our book of many stories. I hope you had fun. Join us same time next week. Up next is Ali Baba. Seriously, he's not around and I'm starstruck because he has sent someone. I'm not going to call his name. Just look who's sitting. That's Timmy. Good to see you.
Evening, ma'am.
Wow, that voice. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to beg you to sing, but I know you can't do that right now.
I can't.
You can't.
I can say, Ìyàwó mi.
All right. I will love you forever. Ooh, thanks for that little one. Make sure you watch the show. Timmy is here tonight. It's going to be great, okay?
Yes.
From me, good night and God bless Nigeria.
She has a very fresh face, which is an advantage. So I may not do as much. I always have to work on the color of her dress, her lips, make her hair look beautiful. I'm going to paint her up in lights and shadows now. I'm putting a bit of darkness to her face.
The stages of photograph has evolved over the years. In amateur processing, the film is removed from the camera and wound onto a reel in a dark room. But technology has taken a new dimension in this artistry.
Technology has overtaken all of that now. Makes it easier for a lot of people, makes it more accessible for a lot of people. Back in the days, they had a few labs that did darkroom cleaning, washing as it was known in the day. But today we have a download, edit, upload, and print very, very quickly. And then you can see how far we have gone in the last few minutes. So this is the original picture. And then this is the Photoshop picture. The colors have changed. There's a red look initially.